Welcome back to Bloomers in the Garden. Hey, I'm on the wrong page. Julio, we're talking about hummingbirds, right?
Yeah.
Brightest thing in the garden next to your flowers.
Oh, they are.
And my phone is vibrating. Why didn't I turn it off?
I don't know.
Anyway.
It happened.
Anyway, hummingbirds are amazing.
They are.
That they are, as far as weight,
Right.
they weigh less than a nickel.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, it's pretty amazing, first of all.
It is, yeah. That's amazing.
And that Mitch is here in studio with us, and we were just talking about how hummingbirds fly to Central America and back, and that, I'll say it out. I mean, how is intelligent design not understood?
That's right.
They breed here, so Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York.
Yeah.
So, and we only get the ruby-throated hummingbird. So if they hatch here, how do they know that they have to fly back? I know how they know when, but how do they know where to go? Like, that they have a GPS?
They probably do.
But how? How?
Hey,
All right, so
the brain somewhere.
I
That little brain.
do you put up a hummingbird feeder each year?
No.
No,
Yeah. It's too much work for me.
too much work for you. Listen
Hey,
to
you gotta
him.
clean it.
You,
I don't like
you
to
do
clean
have to clean it, but it's easy to clean.
I know. But
You just throw it in some soapy water in your sink for a while, and then rinse it real good. Give it a scrub. Parts come out easy.
I'm tempted. You know.
I have had a lot of fun because
Have you?
I've had a hummingbird
yeah.
feeder up,
No kid.
and I had a hummingbird feeder. We have a screened-in porch, and right next to the screened-in porch was where I put my hummingbird feeder.
Right.
And the hummingbird feeder is easy for me to get to, and cleaning it's not
no
a
problem?
deal,
Oh,
not
yeah.
an issue, because you got to fill it, and you can't leave it. Filling it sounds hard,
Okay.
but I just take a Gatorade bottle
Uh-huh.
and I make my
your own?
mixture of, and I like using a mixture, actual hummingbird mixture.
Powder?
You could do the whole sugar thing,
Right.
but I use the one that is dyed with hibiscus flower,
Oh,
so I can
nice.
see when it's empty.
So it's red.
So it's red. I can see. It's like, all right, are they drinking any? It's like,
it's
when
not
I use the
clear.
clear stuff, it's like, I can't
Can't
see
see
it.
it.
I can't see it from the window.
Right.
I got to walk out there and look, and then I look, and I realize that it's still full. But you can't leave it in the feeder too long, because then they get drunk off the, turns to, it ferments.
Alcohol. You
All
get
of a sudden,
drunk. A drunk.
they're like Otis from from the Andy Griffith
Andy
Show
Griffith
coming
Show.
in.
Oh, God.
No, that they that it's not good for them.
Not
So
good
it's
for 'em.
probably every 2 to 3 days.
That's it.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
I'll probably do 4 days, but anyway, I actually
Okay.
look when it starts going clear, because it
Right.
does go clear in the
does?
sun,
Oh, okay.
and that's usually 3 days.
That's not bad.
And then and it's like, all right, time to change it out.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I just keep that mix
Uh-huh.
in my refrigerator.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so I just pour it
Pour it
in.
Oh, so you got
I'm
pre-made.
ready to go. Yeah,
Okay.
ready to go, because it
Oh,
makes
that's not bad.
a pouch will make 48 ounces.
Okay. And how much is in the feeder? Couple
The
ounces?
feeder, I don't know,
4 ounces.
16 ounces,
That's it.
8 ounces,
Eight
so
ounces, not
something
much.
like that.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah, so you're getting 3-4 fills. I know that. I found in the wintertime in the back of my refrigerator the hummingbird mix. I
Did
forgot
you
it was in there, but
Yeah.
but in any case, that it's really pretty easy. It's
Yeah.
pretty easy, and I was saying, I started this by saying I have a screened-in porch,
Right.
and I actually had one fly into our porch because we had the door was open,
Oh.
and I had to
Uh-huh.
pick it up. I had to first catch it,
You caught it?
and then and then put it outside,
Oh, man.
and it perched on my finger,
Oh, it did?
and it didn't move.
Oh,
It didn't
my
leave.
gosh.
It just kind of hung out on my
It wasn't
finger,
scared
and I
about-
kept waiting
Big guy
for it
like
to
you
fly
didn't-
away.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, gentle giant.
That's right.
To let it go,
Right.
and it eventually flew away.
Wow.
But it was a very cool,
Oh, what an experience.
it was National Geographic experience.
Yeah, it was.
It was very cool, and also
nice.
they, you hear the wings and they sound like a giant bee or something, or like somebody has a fan on,
Right.
and that they click. They make this clicking sound like,
Wow.
and it's like, what the heck is that noise? You know, and it turns out to be the hummingbird, and that there was another one at the feeder, and it was kind of saying, "Hey, that's my territory.
Oh, okay.
Get out of here.
outta
I'm
there."
gonna click at you, and you
Right.
hear me. I know I'm there." And that
Right.
there are sometimes they're pretty territorial.
Ah, you gotta watch.
Um,
So do you have 2 feeders or 1?
I have one.
Okay.
Well, I'll get into that. I have a
Okay.
new one that I
Ooh.
put out this year.
Did
That's
you?
called the Hummer Bar.
Oh.
It has, I don't know, like 20 ports in it
Wow.
or something. I'm going to see if it really works.
Okay.
Normally, I'll just use a regular, like Perky Pet has a real good feeder. It's probably the most popular.
Sure.
There's also, I think it's Dr. JB has like we
JB's.
have so many different ones
Yeah.
because they've gone from just being a utilitarian, glass or
Glass.
plastic bottle. Now they're real decorative and fancy, schmancy, artsy,
Yeah.
and
That's
they look nice.
Yeah.
So you can use them. But
Okay.
planting flowers is key.
That's right. Yeah.
Planting flowers is key.
Little variety, huh?
Yeah, good variety, and they do favor. It's strange. The first time I ever saw a hummingbird was on a fuchsia, and a fuchsia does not have that traditional trumpet-shaped flower that it's all talked about. That they want a trumpet-shaped flower, trumpet-shaped flower. Cardinal flower,
The flower, yeah.
like lobelia, lobelia cardinal flower.
Mhm,
That's
yeah, big-
perennial.
Big one.
They love that.
Love that. Yeah.
I was thinking too,
Mhm.
crocosmia.
Oh, crocosmia. Yeah, it's huge.
Summertime,
Yeah.
summertime flowering perennial,
Right.
another big attractant. I mentioned fuchsias, petunias certainly would be.
Yeah. Zinnias, another one.
Zinnias,
Yeah.
yep. And another it's not a traditional flower that you would think
Right.
would be. Certainly butterflies, and most of the time, anything that attracts a hummingbird is going to attract a butterfly as well.
Yeah, it's nice.
Like lantana.
Yeah, another one. Yeah.
Where lantana, you look at it, it's got like a cushion-shaped flower, but it really doesn't. If you look, it's made up of tiny little, like trumpet-shaped flowers that are
Yeah,
clustered together
clustered.
on the head.
Yeah, it is.
And they have that throat for the hummingbird to be able to stick
Stick
its
it in a little-
proboscis down and get its
Proboscis.
little,
What?
its little,
The little tongue, right?
yeah, yep, yep. But hummingbirds are great. I encourage everybody to put a feeder out and put some plants, some flowers out.
Nice, yeah.
And I have mostly a window box. So I have window boxes.
Okay.
I don't really have where I have the feeder. I don't have a lot of flowers out in the backyard where they are. But they're
and you get one every so often.
oh yeah. What happens is that they develop. It seems like they're like the mailman. They develop a route, where they come back
Uh-huh.
and that they end up coming back,
Coming back.
and that it just ends up being, and that's why you have to stay after keeping it full. I know there was a time where I just couldn't get to my feeder to change it out and everything, and it actually had gone empty because they were feeding so much, and life got busy and I didn't take care of it, and I had to start all over again. So I had to start hummingbird, my attraction of hummingbirds back again to my feeder.
Right.
So you do have to keep up with it,
Right.
or else you're gonna, they're gonna go somewhere
You'll
else.
lose
Look,
them, yeah.
hey, the store's closed.
Yeah, I
I'm not
know.
coming back to that yard.
Yeah. And they're always constantly eating.
Oh, they have to.
Yeah,
They have to. Their
yeah.
metabolism is
great.
intense.
I read that their metabolism, if we took that on,
Right?
we'd have to eat 300 hamburgers a day. Is that
Oh
incredible?
my gosh.
Could you imagine that?
No. No.
That's in Birds and Blooms, by the way. If you like a great, magazine to get and
Yeah.
learn about all these birds and hummingbirds.
and that's what it's called, Birds and Bloom.
Yeah, Birds and Blooms.
And I know it. It's a really informative.
It is.
And the pictures are great.
Oh, they're great. Yeah,
And
wonderful.
I mean, in an online world,
Yeah.
this is reliable information where you live. It's not just somebody's opinion that's doesn't really know.
Yeah, these are
I'd
horticulturists,
suggest it.
doctors, and all kind of
Yeah.
research people.
Yeah, and they also reference Cornell.
Cornell,
Cornell
ornithology.
EDU,
Yeah.
the ornithology
Yeah.
right
They're
lab.
They're
That's
great.
That's a great resource.
Yeah.
But try a hummingbird feeder.
Yeah, try it.
And
I'm gonna try one.
you pick one out, Julio. You can have whatever one you want, and then
gosh.
but you've got to do a review on it.
Okay.
Only thing, get an ant moat.
Yeah.
Ant moats. Ants can't swim.
Yeah.
So what it does is they're attracted to that sugar that's in the feeder.
Right.
So if you have the ant moat, it'll hit that and they don't go any farther.
Good to know.
Ants go in, but they don't come out. Well, we're stealing somebody's line. All right. We'll be back right in the garden right after this. Hi, this is Len Schroeder from Bloomers in the Garden. Do you have a landscape, garden, or plant question? If so, call or text us using the Bloomers in the Garden hotline. Dial 609-685-1880. That's 609-685-1880. Don't be shy. We want to hear from you. Call or text us and let us know what problems you're facing. Let us know how we're doing. Call or text 609-685-1880. If we use your comment on the air, we'll send you a free Bloomers t-shirt. Call or text us at 609-685-1880. That's 609-685-1880. And we'll see you in the garden.
Time for Ask the Bon-Eyed Guy. I've got the answers to what's bugging you. Here's Johnny on line 2.
Oh, hey, Bon-Eyed Guy. My head's spinning.
Ooh.
There are so many products out there that claim they can stop insects from destroying my yard and garden. So how do I find the best one?
Yeah, no problem, Johnny. Sounds like you need 8.
8? Dude, I just want one.
Then get 8. It's better than 7.
What?
8 brand insect control from Bon-Eyed. It kills over 100 different insect pests on vegetables, fruits, flowers, shrubs, trees, and ornamentals.
Hang on. You said 8 kills over 100 different insects?
Sure does.
How's it do all that?
8 kills on contact and continues to control and repel insects for up to 30 days. And we're talking those hungry pests you really don't want in your garden, like aphids, whiteflies, beetles, thrips, and many more.
Thanks, Bon-Eyed Guy. Guess you could say 8's got their number.
Oh, you just did. And you know what else?
There's more?
Oh, yeah. 8's water-based, odorless, and non-staining. So if you want one product to stop insects this summer, get 8 brand insect control from Bon-Eyed. Trusted since 1926. Visit your local hardware store or garden center today. Learn more at boneyed.com.
Dreaming of a gorgeous garden? Give your azaleas, rhododendron, blueberries, and evergreens a powerful boost with their #1 acid-loving plant food, Espoma Organic Hollytone. Hollytone is a perfect blend of natural long-lasting ingredients that nourish plants for stronger roots, faster growth, and bountiful blooms. Plus, it's easy to use and safe for people, pets, and planet. Visit espoma.com for a retailer near you and helpful gardening tips. Espoma, a natural in the garden since 1929.